In 1976, I had the revelation that sometimes the journey getting there can be as interesting as arriving at the destination. It's true of life, and I think also in terms of radio specials. The Castro call is an excellent example of this, and also how small a world this really is. From one of the very patient long-distance operators who just happened to live in Louisville one time and talks about our old stomping ground part of town, to a radio producer in Boston who listens to WHAS sports broadcaster Van Vance, even to the point of knowing Van did reading books for the blind. Well, you just have to be there. But then you are, and you're just in time for the Castro call.
Of late, there seems to be a thawing of the Cold War-type attitude between Prime Minister Fidel Castro's Cuba and the United States. South Dakota's Senator George McGovern visited with Fidel Castro personally, and in that meeting, Fidel Castro indicated his country would be interested in establishing diplomatic recognition and putting an end to the Cuban-American trade embargo. This could be a major effort by the Castro regime to ease tensions in that part of the world. But how do you find out for sure? Speak to the man, Fidel Castro, direct, of course. There's just too much second-hand information floating around these days. But how do you do that? Simple. Call him, person to person.
Operator, may I help you?
Yes, operator. This is Jim Ferguson, WHS Radio.
Yes.
Do we have telephone service with Cuba?
I don't know that it would be direct dial. I'm sure it would probably have to go through overseas. I can check with my routing operator.
Okay. If I wanted to make a person-to-person phone call, would I go through you?
Well, you'd have to dial the operator, and then we'd have to connect you. I'm pretty sure it is overseas to Cuba, and then we'd have to connect you with the overseas operator there.
Okay. Well, I have dialed the operator. Now, where do we go from here?
Okay, just a moment. I have to get my routing for Cuba. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Cuban operator?
Yes. Could you tell me if we have service with Havana?
Yes, we have calls. Yes, we do place calls to Havana.
Yes, I would like to make a person-to-person phone call to Fidel Castro.
The telephone number?
We would have to probably go through local information Havana.
You won't get a call then, sir, because they don't give out his number. They don't place calls to him.
I see.
If you have the number, you will not get a call through.
Is there a way that we could perhaps get a call placed to someone in the office there?
Not unless you have a number.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't give out numbers and they don't connect us with that particular part unless there is a number.
I see. Do you think perhaps through the American, we do not have the American consulate in...
No, we don't.
Do we have a Swiss consulate there?
I guess they do, sir. I don't know. You would have to check with the government to find out about that because I really don't know. Mm-hmm. That information I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But there would be no way of placing a person-to-person phone call.
Not unless you have a number, too. You can place person-to-person calls, but to Fidel Castro, you do have to have a number. I
see. And the local information Havana would not even have a number for that building.
Unless you have a number. They have not so far.
So what we'll need to do is get a number for that building.
Right.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Well, what have we learned? Only what any good bachelor already knows. You can't do business if you don't have the number. But where do you get Fidel Castro's personal phone number? From Senator McGovern, of course. He just came back from there. And he's always trying to help folks with their problems.
Captain? Senator George McGovern, please, long distance calling.
Thank you. Senator McGovern's office.
Senator George McGovern, please, for long distance.
I'm sorry, operator. The senator's out of the office right now. Could his administrative assistant help your party?
Can you speak with his administrative assistant?
Yes.
Just a moment. Thank you.
George Cunningham. Sir, are you Senator McGovern's administrative assistant?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Jim Ferguson, WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. Listen, the senator recently returned from Havana, speaking with Fidel Castro. I was wondering if I might ask you...
Let me switch you to our press section. Hold on.
Okay.
Alan, desk?
Yes.
Alan Barrett's desk. May I help you?
Yes, this is Jim Ferguson, WHS Radio. And what I was trying to do is to speak with Senator George McGovern.
The senator has a very full schedule this morning, and he's leaving for Sioux Falls this afternoon.
Is there any way that we might be able to speak for just a couple of minutes?
I really don't think it would be possible, but why don't I take your number and get back to you, okay?
Okay, could you retransfer the call to Senator McGovern's administrative assistant?
He's on another line. Just a second. Is that okay? Okay, just a second.
George Cunningham.
Yes, sir. This is Jim Ferguson again. What I was really looking for, we're trying to do a feature, you know, more or less generally what the attitude of Castro is now about this, perhaps really intent on establishing better relations, getting rid of the trade embargo, etc. And it would really be very good if there were any way that we could perhaps get the senator.
All right, hold on a minute, please.
Okay.
Sir, I'm sorry. We have a bit of confusion here. I'll transfer you back.
All right.
Hello.
Yes, whom do I have now?
Alan Barron?
Yes, and you're with Senator McGovern's press corps?
Yes.
Yes. This is Jim Ferguson, WHS Radio. Is there any way that we might be able to speak with the senator?
Well, I'm afraid not. He's leaving town today, and we just impossible even to get a minute. We probably had about 60 requests this week, and it's just been impossible to meet him. If you're doing a program on it, we could have you speak, you know, get quotations from him, or speak to his foreign policy assistant, who went with him and was in all the meetings with Castro.
How could we do that?
Okay, well, do you want to talk to him right now?
Yes.
Hold on a second.
What is his name?
John Holum, H-O-L-U-M.
John Holum?
Yes, H-O-L-U-M. I'll transfer you. Hold on.
Sir?
Yes.
Mr. Holum is in conference at this time. Can I take your name and your number and have him return your call?
Yes, Jim Ferguson, WHS Radio.
W-H-A-S?
Yes, Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, I used to live there.
Did you?
Yeah, last year. That was my last year adventure.
What part?
I lived over... Oh, gosh, it's been so long. I worked downtown for a doctor, a surgeon.
Yeah.
And I lived in apartments. I live by Veterans Hospital.
Oh, out on Zorn Avenue?
Oh, thank you. That's where I live.
Yeah. Beautiful. It's a small world.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
What's your name?
LeMaster.
I see.
Becky LeMaster.
Becky LeMaster. How did you ever get with Senator McGovern?
Well, my parents live in South Dakota. So, but I've never lived there. It's a small world.
Enjoy your work?
Oh, yeah, I really like it.
Beautiful. Listen, Becky.
Well, I wish I was still there. It's awfully pretty.
Yeah. You're the secretary in the McGovern office?
Right. Right.
Are you from Louisville?
No, I'm from Indianapolis.
I see. Okay.
It's all confusing, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, Becky.
Listen, I'm sorry he's tied up, but we'll get back with you just as soon as we can.
Very good.
Okay.
Let me give you a number.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
582 7554.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Great. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
It's all so confusing, isn't it? But if it's such a small world, why is it such a great distance from Louisville to Havana? The thawing of Cuban-American relations, a major news development being thwarted by telephone logistics. Believing that the listener's right to know is paramount, we pressed on, leaving no stone unturned. There once was an unconfirmed, unfounded rumor that a fellow radio personality, Larry Glick at WBZ Boston, once placed a similar call to Fidel Castro, being successful all the way up to the outer office. We checked it out.
Did you say it was 617-254-5670?
Yes.
I just want... Hello, long distance calling Mr. Larry Glick.
I'll have to give you programming, dear.
Thank you.
Still ringing there for you.
All right.
Okay.
It's not lunchtime.
Not yet.
Maybe it's mid-morning coffee break time. Ed, I finally found a place that has a worse telephone system than we do. BZ in Boston. It's true.
WBZ.
This was long distance. We had called a while ago for Mr. Larry Glick, and we were unsuccessful in locating anyone at all. Can you connect me with anybody that may know where we could reach him?
Hold on, please. Programming.
This is long distance, and we're trying to get in touch with Mr. Larry Glick.
Well, Larry is not in right now, ma'am.
Do you have a number where we can reach him?
No, I'm sorry, I can't give you that number.
He can't give us the number. Could anyone else help you, or would you want me to ask when he will be there or anything like that?
Whom do we have on the line now?
Who is this?
My name is Bob Oakes. I'm the program manager.
The program manager.
Yes,
Would you like to speak with him? All right, he'll speak with you.
Hello? Yeah, this is Jim Ferguson, WHAS Louisville.
Yeah, Jim.
Listen, I once heard a wild story, I mean, it's completely unfounded and I'm sure untrue, that Larry Glick managed to make a long-distance phone call down to Havana to a young secretary down there. Can you substantiate that unconfirmed rumor?
Not for sure. It wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of crazy things. Let me check and see if Larry's producer is in.
All right.
There's a possibility of that, and he may know for sure.
Okay.
Hold on. Hello? Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, is this Larry Glick's producer?
Well, sort of.
Sort of? The sordid Larry Glick producer. What is your name, sir?
This is Ken Meyer at WBZ.
Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jim Ferguson, WHAS Louisville.
Oh!
How you doing?
Good. Hold on one second. Hold on just 1 second.
All right.
Hi there. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I have heard once upon a time from an unfounded source that Larry Glick once placed a phone call to Havana, Cuba, and got as far as the secretary in the outer office to the man in charge. Can you confirm that?
I think that he did, but it wasn't. It was before I got here.
I see.
In fact, I've heard him talk about it on the air. But I don't remember the circumstances or what was involved in the call.
Right. Well, what I'm thinking is that where he failed, he just lacked sex appeal. Yeah. And I think if he had himself together, he could have gotten right on past her, right into the what is it, an Oval Office or Square Office down there?
I don't know. I never.
Nobody's been there.
I was just gonna say I haven't been there to look. Not lately, anyway.
I want if it would be possible. I'd like to talk to Larry. We're doing a little feature thing about the complications one incurs in placing a long-distance person-to-person telephone call to Fidel Castro.